Well, hello, people of the internet. Yeah, I saw Assassin's Creed Ezio collection on sale. I think because I already have Game Pass, so it gives you a discount. So I thought I'd play some Assassin's Creed. Of course, I've played through it already on different platforms, but the Ezio trilogy is probably my favorite trilogy in gaming as a whole. So yeah, my favorite definitely Revelations is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game, like of all time. Excuse me.
Just in the main chat would be fine, Cypher. Hey, thank you very much, Cosmonaut.
Started a sec. I just need to sort some stuff out on my phone.
I love the fucking noise, the struthies make. I also love just the immense, the feeling of the size of this dude. Look at that. God, I should play a trike on the arm, dude. In all of the size of this land. Absolute unit. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, Michael. Sorry, I said Michael, is that Michelle? Am I done? Hey, Shapper.
Right. So I'll. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I forgot Embers is on here. And Lineage as well. Oh, why not? We've got to do like a reaction to this. So this is set before Assassin's Creed 2, with all the actors. Let me turn the volume off on my telly a bit. It's a bit weird with the frame rate, I think, because it's quite an old video. They can only do so much to make it look good. All this is real. It's so. This is the main reference they had for the movie. They made the movie had its good points, but it also had some really weird decisions that were obviously made by people who haven't played the games.
Oh my god. Why does why does it look so short though? Hilarious, but
A young Ezio. Yeah, it's right at times. I think this was this one like one of the first games to properly use the likeness of the actors in the actual game itself. It might probably I'm wrong, but I don't want to press. Do I? See, oh, I knew that would happen. Now I guess we watch the start again. I knew it wouldn't have like a player where you can fast forward in that.
1476. The dawn of a new era for Italy. Art,
Watch again.
culture, and science are flourishing under the guidance of inspired minds.
See, I'd argue if you think of
This is probably the
Ezio,
way history will remember us.
when people think of Ezio, they probably think of his Brotherhood costume.
But in the shadows far from the
That's just
gold
my point of
and
view, really.
knowledge lies another truth.
Shit, I just remembered. I didn't changing any of the details in the stream. It still thinks I'm playing Halo Wars.
Betrayal, murder,
Change that while I'm
secrets.
doing this.
Secrets so dangerous that I must hide them even from my own family.
There we go. Ugh, I always hate thinking of titles. The best trilogy. I'm going to something not at all controversial.
Family, justice, honor. These are the values guiding my blade.
Hopefully that does update.
This truth is written in blood, and the shadows are where I strike.
I am Giovanni Interfinzi.
I am Giovanni Auditore, and like my ancestors before me, I am.
Look at that, it's so cool! If they want to make a modern day Assassin's Creed movie, they need to make like a because there's a story that Desmond has a kid somewhere that when he was getting drunk at knocked up bars in his run-down job, he was ended up with a kid by accident. But the Templars didn't do anything to approach the kid. They just surveyed him. But just have the film where he plays him, and it's just the kid in the Animus for the entire film. I know they did a version. There's the Borgia TV show, but he's my favourite version of Rodrigo Borgia. She ended up with Cesare as well. Oh, so cool. Just uses the hidden blade properly in fights instead of using a cane like certain video games. God, I hate that. I hate Syndicate so much.
You're coming with me. Avanti!
I think he was a cardinal at that point.
I stopped them before they left Florence. Unfortunately, Your Magnificence, the fourth man escaped.
What have you heard, Giovanni?
Rumors about an important event that would cause a shift of power.
That man you captured. Has he spoken yet? He will tell us.
You piece of shit. Hate that guy so much. These are the supposed good guys. Ugh. Like a blurred moral compass at this point in history, though, isn't it?
Christmas. The High Mass. Or the feast of Santo Stefano.
Milano. Like, the only people who wear hoods in Assassin's Creed are the assassins. Look at it, it's exactly like the game. It just looks so good. All the buildings look exactly the same. All the convenient little carts. You can't make that jump. You'll never make that jump. That's a bit corny, but it is a short film, you have to remember. It's not a movie.
When the echo of the choir becomes louder at the altar, when the bell rings for the 12th and last time.
Hey, we need an obvious pretty man to play the guy who's going to get himself killed immediately. That obviously means something in Latin.
At the altar, the echo of the choir becomes louder. When the bell rings for the 12th and last time,
It's well edited,
the
this.
Duke of Milano will die.
Evideka. Why did he... Right. Just... Why did he fall backwards like that? I thought they all just singled him out. It's supposed to be guards that they're fighting as well, isn't there? I don't know what that art of fighting is, where you dodge the blade and just go in with the knife. Like, yeah, you fight under the blade most of the time. That's cool. This is weird, this bit. It's like running at him like this. What the fuck? He just runs to a dead end. That makes no sense. He pulls the spear away like he's actually skewered him. All he did was put a ring around his neck. Are they all wearing? They're all wearing those like weird felt tights. Ugh. Look, it looks like he's had his pants pulled down. Let's just find how long this is. I think it's like 34 minutes long. 36. Okay. I can live with that. I don't know how long we're on now. We're about 15 or so. Pretty sure this is only like a year or so before Assassin. No, it's probably even less than that. But the mother seems so much older in the game. Ezio's just like, I can't win, so I give up.
Ezio, remember, you need to think ahead. Don't wait for your opponent to move. Anticipate and surprise him.
How are you, father?
Good.
Could we get like an alternate history game where Ezio dies but the older brother lives, like just them two swap places? That'd be interesting.
With the death of the Duke
Dramatic cape twirl.
has lost a powerful ally. I am sure that his enemies already plot their next move. Sforza's death was not the end. It was just the beginning.
Oh yeah, it was in 2 parts, this, wasn't it?
And I know where to fight my next battle.
Next time on... Oh wait, we're starting immediately. Everything just looks so good. This is 2008? 2009, maybe? Yeah, 2009. Jesus. I'm going to just kill this random guard. He's so pleased with himself. Oh look, a gold coin. Hope it was worth it.
You have served us well in the past. That is why we are entrusting you to send this letter to our master.
It's perfect. It's just perfect. After all these years, our time has come.
See, if this was actually like the game, you would sit outside the room on a bench and be invisible.
Until it is delivered, do you understand me?
There is a bench just outside, actually.
Go to Campo San Ansolo. Next to the wine merchant, there is a statue. Our man will be waiting for you.
Why is the audio out of sync? That's weird. It's been in sync for the rest of it. Why is it just out of sync for the old man talking? The most annoying part of any Assassin's Creed game. I'm pretty sure all of that is green screen. The way his feet interact with the tiles. Like, some of that's real. It wouldn't surprise me if the whole thing is like green or blue screen. How did... right. Yeah, there's definitely an audio delay with this. No idea what's happening based on the sound. If only you could do that in the game. Hey, the fuck here.
What are your masters plotting? Speak.
The one time where he dropped the Italian accent.
This I may cut your throat.
My life is not yours to take, and my secrets come with me. See you in hell.
Whenever it's out of sync like that, it feels like one of those films where you've got a foreign dub over the top.
Giovanni, did you find anything in
Oh, I
the
hate that guy.
I
The
intercepted
monk.
this letter.
He's evil as well.
Take a look, Your Magnificence. It bears the seal of the Barbarigos.
I never trusted them.
It's bloody gibberish.
Confaliere.
An encrypted letter. It will take several hours to unlock its secrets.
Only several hours.
I'll send for you when it's done, Giovanni. Get some rest. Father Maffei.
The job of the other guy behind him is just to what? Follow him. Yeah, this is relatively just before Assassin's Creed 2.
That's good. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me, Father Maffei. Go fetch Giovanni. Tell him you will need to travel shortly. I will wake Lorenzo. And Father, remember, you owe us your silence. Secrets are born here, and they die here. No one is to know about the content of this letter. Capisce?
Jesus, it's like a second.
Good. You can go now.
There are times where it looks really good, and then other times it's definitely not streamed. I'm sure.
Come back to us soon.
I promise.
Come on, fucker.
Our son is
Stop
watching.
showing off.
I know.
You should talk to him.
I will.
Got this unbearable. Gonna be a sword fight or something. If he was like hiding in there, that'd be hilarious.
Tell me, Papa, why is it that a bank leaves so often in the middle of the night?
Business calls, son.
I may come with you.
No.
Why not?
I need you to assist your brother. Take care of the family while I'm away.
I want to help you, Father.
You're helping more than you know, Ezio.
You just don't know it yet. Don't worry, Ezio. You'll be the keystone of this family. You'll have an entire franchise.
Because we broke the seal of the original letter, we had to make an exact copy. Father Raimundi is working on one as we speak.
Why?
We were unable to decipher it. The only way to unlock the secrets of this letter
and find out who masterminded Sforza's assassination is to deliver it and see where it will lead us.
Your Magnificence, I know exactly where in Rome the Barbarigos wanted the letter to be delivered. I can go.
To Rome.
Father Maffei, is it ready?
Rome is a dangerous city, my dear Giovanni. Are you sure you want to carry out this mission without any help?
Oh, for God's sake.
For the safety of Florence and the honor of the
My screen's just gone dim.
So be
There we go.
it. Go and find the pit where these snakes hide. And be merciless.
Du, 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 du.
May the Father of Understanding be with us.
There should be two sides to the Templars in my mind. The whole, like, that with the Father of Understanding and all that. And then the second bit, which is, like, the modern day tech conglomerate that owns everything. The whole, I'm not a fan of what they've done with the story recently. Like, if you make it where Bayek fighting Anubis is just a fun little thing they put in the Animus for you to pass the time, fine. But if they say you actually fought Egyptian gods because they were actually first civilization, then that's just ridiculous. Oh, is it St. Paul's Cathedral? No? I don't know. I forget. Oh yeah, doesn't he kill that guy? That's how he becomes Pope.
Has Rodrigo Borgia become a messenger now?
Unnecessary, Your Holiness. The death of the Duke of Milano changes many things.
Is it really?
The alliances of men are fragile. Even the cities can change hands as easily as money. As long as God is on our side.
Amen. I am told that Lorenzo de Medici does not show much respect for our position.
That is true. But you could force them to obey you. Florence is weak now. We should take advantage of it. With your help.
It's not part of my office to consent to the death of anyone. But my concern is the greater good of the Republic of Florence. Therefore, I am prepared to offer my spiritual support and military help to ensure order is maintained.
That was a quick change.
Preserve the honor of the Holy See, Rodrigo.
You can count on me, Your Holiness.
This bit's so cool. The way the focus changes. So clever. I feel like what they could have led Assassin's Creed 3 finished okay, I thought, apart from just meaning an end to Desmond. But then Black Flag followed it up with the idea of having you being a nameless person who's brought into the conflict. The whole the idea that you're just in there to research making a game for Abstergo is kind of fun. They followed it up with Rogue, that follows the same storyline with the same character, and then ends on a cliffhanger, and then they just drop that entirely. Plus, that little story ties into Watch Dogs, which was fun at the time.
Your blade won't be enough, assassin. What happens now is up to you. You have a unique set of skills, Giovanni. That's your name, isn't it? A set of skills I'd be delighted to have on my side.
What side is that?
The side that is going to win a war you don't even know has begun yet. The world is changing under your feet, Giovanni. Join us, and you may live to see it.
Borgia. Yes, I know your name too. I also know how this is going to end. With your fantasy in ruins, an assassin's blade in your throat.
We shall see.
We shall see. He's all yours. Get him!
I've got no idea what's going on. Like I've been streaming for over half an hour now. We've not even started playing the game yet. Hey look, that's how it gets broken before Ezio gets it. Ugh. I know a lot of people like how the Assassin's Creed games now have been a lot more like RPG. Personally, I don't really like it.
That blade almost pierced your heart.
Because the franchise has so much potential when it comes to storytelling. And it just, I don't know, something about structure of, I don't know, it's the modern day bit, really.
What's going on, Giovanni?
If you ever read like the comics and like tie-in novels that they do, they're so cool.
This is a vast conspiracy, Maria. I'm pretty sure the next step will occur here, in Florence. I'm concerned for the Medici's safety, for his allies' fate, and for our own.
Papa! Father Maffei is here. He wants you to come with him immediately. He's not alone. Armed men are with him.
Calmati, figliolo. afraid that I'm already gone. Buy me some time, Federico. I'm depending on you. You're the eldest. Protect the family. Go.
The other thing is though, this ends on a cliffhanger. But pretty sure isn't he like aware? I don't know how aware Giovanni is at the time.
I told you, my father isn't here.
I told you, monk who doesn't speak.
Now. Don't ever doubt the words of an auditory again.
Yeah, you tell him.
Leave this place now.
You can try to be manly, I guess. He still has a gaping hole in his chest from a knife.
Our main problem is that damned assassin.
His investigation threatens our plans. Don't worry. I'll deal with Giovanni.
Like, those are all the
I've
targets.
already got something in mind. And then nothing will stand in our way anymore.
Apart from the kid who you don't kill. Don't know if that's supposed to be Christina.
My dear sons, dark skies are rising over Florence and time is running low. The enemy is closer than I thought. Now, the final battle is about to unfold. Every man is mortal. Every life comes to an end. But certain things will never change. Federico and Ezio, my sons, always remember. We are the Auditore di Firenze, and we are assassins.
Whoa. Alright. Alright, I guess we'll do Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, there's a whole theme through the series of like family ties. Like, my father was an assassin, so I should be an assassin. Especially with Desmond. They also do that in the game as well, in the movie, which is a bit kind of half-arsed. I'm not bothered about the name, so let's just start.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins.
You did know it existed.
The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen.
They kind of changed that. It's like,
1,000 years of
he
history
did know
through
about
my
the stuff, he
veins,
just
brought
didn't
to
want
life
to
by
believe
this
it his entire life.
They're using it. Using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact. One of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect it. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will
The whole
change.
modern day story as well. I just love it
They
so
want
much.
to make us all their slaves.
They're on the
When we
run
first
from a
brought me
company
here, I was
who
afraid of what
literally
would happen if I
own
tried to fight
most of
back.
the world.
Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on.
Right, as usual I wanted to see if I could turn subtitles on, but okay, I guess we skipped to that. I've entered the abyss, never returned. Yeah. Just forgot about that.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now.
Some of the facial animations in this modern bit haven't really held up.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
I feel like, yeah, it's like, they were childhood friends. I used quotations there because it's like they never met each other. Like Desmond has amnesia from when he was a kid and just refuses to believe. And then it's only by Assassin's Creed 3 and Revelations that he actually remembers what he was like when he was growing up with the Assassins. I don't know if there's like a story direction thing that happened with that. Mother seems like she's about 70, 60 or 60ish years old. And this is before Ezio's even born. Or when he is born, even.
It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late?
Give him here.
Giovanni.
Give him here.
It will be all right.
Fuck you, midwife.
Tu sei un uditore. Sei un
Oh
combattente.
god, I forgot about this bit.
Perciò, combatti.
With your armed hand. Maybe punches.
Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
I call you Simba.
Get up. Let's go.
I'm fucking confused.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
Oh yeah, the second reason I'm doing this. Achievements! Right, hang on. Subtitles, there we go. Now I'll turn the brightness up by 1. I usually do that. Right trigger to run. That's always weird.
Really getting out of here, huh?
Now let's see if I can remember the controls.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in. We have a breach.
Oh yeah, can I point now? Isn't this is in Italy? They all seem to be American guards.
There they are! Don't let them get away!
A lot of blood for no reason.
Holy shit!
There we go. Why'd the camera face that way?
Follow me.
Look at this place.
Was it you don't go back here until... See, look at that.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed
Oh yeah,
to
we go
hide
down
all
there
the
now, don't we?
snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
Obviously I've been watching Clone Wars and she reminds me of Bo Katan in a major way.
We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather
See,
avoid
it's a really big, like, it's a really big room. That was a normal little.
Is that an animus?
Wait. Stay close.
Look, another one.
What the? How many of them are there?
Oh, you've got no idea. They turn it into a VR game eventually.
Is it animuses? Animi? What do you think?
Shut up, Desmond.
Lucy?
Not being very helpful.
Desmond, shut the fuck up. Please.
Oh, you lose. Lucy's one of my favourite characters in Assassin's Creed, but apart from her last...
Wait.
The thing I don't like about her is what we don't end up seeing.
Shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I guessed.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the Animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Oh yeah, there's the whole silly side story of the end of the world supposedly happening. It's very weird. Ow. Come on. Damn it. Right, fuck it, I can't remember if the counter even works on this. Jesus. I'm trying to punch one guy. Come on. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Get in the car.
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
And then the pretty white girl covered in blood just drives the car out, does she? I love the whole, like, you've got Desmond, Lucy, Rebecca and Sean.
Thanks for that. It was great. Shoved in the trunk.
They somehow kept putting Rebecca and Sean in everything.
So, gonna tell me what's going on
I
now?
liked how they were in Assassin's Creed 3 and no, they were in 4
We need your help.
For what?
and
Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but...
What? What is it?
We're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No. Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
Sure, her voice sounds.
My ancestor.
Is she a voice in an anime or something?
Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
It's a bit weird. Suddenly, when you get to this scene, her face looks different
Really?
than it did in the first scene. It's like it wasn't finished or
Sorry,
something.
I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was going to convince you to
You get
do
Sean and
this.
Rebecca in
Save it.
Assassin's
What those
Creed
Templar bastards
Black
put
Flag
together.
and
I'm ready, willing,
Rogue.
and able.
I swear to God, if they just gave them numbers, it would be so much easier.
Thank you.
Well, I liked how they were obviously up to something. They were getting information from you at the same time as framing
Lucy, you made it.
Adams. Was that his name?
God, it's been
The guy
so
who
long.
dies at the end of
7 years.
the game.
Can you believe it?
Indeed.
And supposedly, if I reckon if Rogue had
Desmond Miles, was it?
continued, they would have been involved in rescuing you. Instead, they just pop up in Syndicate for really cool, some really good cutscenes.
Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious, doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
We've got 3 Americans and 1 not so enthusiastic British guy.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Knowing that the Templars still... So was he under the impression that they just didn't exist? Like, from when he was a kid, he just assumed that was all a lie? I don't know.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
I really like his character, though, because he's not an assassin. Like Rebecca, he's sympathetic. But he doesn't do much to get his actual hands dirty. I like to think he's just an historian from Cambridge who had some radical ideas, and then was threatened with death by some Templar that he didn't know existed.
Hey, Desmond, what's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo.
It has
The Templars
cushions.
might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
Don't worry, they make it super compact and ideal at some point. Okay. It's cute.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, what are you,
Stab
a
you
tiny
in the arm.
child?
Sean!
Well...
Ah! You're Sean if I just stab you in the arm with a plug, even. Yeah, all these achievements. I haven't done anything yet. Yeah, my plan was to start streaming straight after I finished eating, but no point starting like half an hour before going out to cheer for the NHS, so started just past 8 o'clock. was trying to get my alerts to work. Right, I've got a theme set for Streamlabs that's minimal. It lets me put a sound effect in, but it doesn't let me put a picture or a GIF or an image of any kind, which is a bit irritating. It's so weird because he is literally, let's just take Desmond and not give him a scar.
Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor.
Honor. So let's have a fist fight in the middle of the street.
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo.
Hey, look at this prick.
Buonasera, Via. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Patsy hired
He looks so, like, you can't look, even his outfit is exactly the same as Flynn Rider from Tangled.
Afraid to handle things yourself. Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Whoa!
Uccidetelo!
Not the rock! It hit the other side of his face. It hit the right cheek. Why'd it cut the left? It hit him on the left and cut whatever. Go on, lackeys, do my work. There we go. Not like the first game where counter. Whoops. I'm hitting the wrong person. Yeah, in the first game, counter was like super awkward. You had to press it literally the microsecond before you got hit. Well, he's dead. Where he is now.
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here?
Having fun.
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight. And? You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Okay, nice idea. Yeah, you can't chain anything yet. Knee! There we go. Suck it! Ah, God. Come on, hit me. Okay. No, I won't. There we go. Come on, dick. I'm just gonna start fighting all of the lackeys. Right, so I can't fight them yet because they probably run off in a second or something, don't they? Why is he throwing rocks? How many rocks can he take? Jesus. That poor man. Did they just throw rocks at him endlessly? No. Fall back. It's not bloody battlefield.
Hold on. What? We've almost won this. Your lip. Just a scratch. Let the doctor decide. It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours. Wasted it on women and wine, huh? I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same? Search them. There's bound to be something.
It's like an old computer where it can only render so far. That's why you get all these white lines around everywhere. It makes sense in the game, in context to the world. That guy's still there. Whereas you get like, whereas now it's, oh, check how amazing. Abstergo is using Google Stadia to render Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's obviously one of them I need to do. I'll have like 100 florins just on him. The guy right next. I've already done him. Done him. I mean, loot the guy. I have to loot literally everybody. There we go. 161 in one go.
Out of here before the guards arrive. Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
You should see the other guy. Follow Federico to the doctor. I mean, he's probably needed here, to be honest. It's kind of a flawed system if you have to go to the doctor instead of the doctor coming to you. Wait, that was close.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
I'm just swearing Italian, it's fine.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
Wait, we paid you for your services.
Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
Sure.
On the count of three. Uno, due, tre.
Haha. I think I've remembered the best way to do this.
Baby brother still has much to learn.
There we go. This will be easy.
Come on, Talcaruga. Come on then, this way.
Where are you going?
Oh, this opening is so good. Listen to that. You get the chorus coming in. Violin as well. Violin and chorus, there's something about those two.
The best. May it never change.
And may it never change us.
It's so good. I like the idea that those two are stood there. You saw that giant logo in the sky, didn't you?
We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
I'll just sit on top of the church and do nothing then. Oh yeah, forgot about that. The leap of faith. That was the most annoying thing about the movie. The leap of faith. Why? What? Why would you call it? Nobody ever calls it the leap of faith. The what? What? Why? What did he do that for?
Christina!
Who's there?
Me.
Oh, Ezio. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
Wait, whose minute are we talking about? Your minute or my minute?
Come here.
Ah, look at it. She's beautiful.
Oh, Ezio.
How many polygons has she got? They didn't think about the collar, did they?
Oh, Ezio.
I'm going to assume most of this is not against guidelines. Press Y to blow out candle. Okay.
Christina! Celia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Evil and can't.
I'll kill you! No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Oh god.
There's really no need for violence.
Aha, miss. I forget how I have.
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things.
It's not against the law to
I'm mostly
have sex with somebody. Especially in Renaissance Italy, it shouldn't be. Whip. I forgot, how did he get up there? Got this camera. What the hell? He's literally right there. Weird. Oh. Well, I'm already here, so I may as well see if I can climb up top of here. Ta-da! Da, da, da. Can I actually, is there a... Yeah, okay. I thought it might be on the other side of the white wall. Oh god. I'm supposed to be incognito, leave me alone. Look how incognito I am. Just darting in and out of crowds. 2 out of 73. God, I forgot. I played a lot more of Brotherhood, but there's so many cities in this one.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Verity Patsy last night, and then this little visit to Christina.
Well, there's nothing against.
Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, father.
Return to me when it's done.
Right. This is the kind of stuff where you sit there and people go, "Oh, this is why they changed to it. This is why they changed how the games work." I'm delivering letters. I want to be killing people. We'll get there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the main problem I think is they did it so well in Black Flag. What am I doing? Where am I going? Am I going up or I don't know. Hello. I'm not here. Ah, shit. Okay, why not? Come on. Get lost. Oh, why didn't you climb that? Jesus. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they got it so right in Black Flag, and everyone loved it. But that was just before they were already changing the art style of the entire franchise for Unity. So they must have got, oh shit, let's make Rogue.
I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
You play as an assassin turned Templar. It completely changes the whole franchise.
Let my father know.
And you get characters like Haytham, who were also assassins, I think, or grown up to be assassins, but became Templars later in life. There's loads of really interesting themes in the franchise, but they don't get explored because the people who are making the games have always just, let's make another one straight after. But they've changed. The whole yearly thing for the franchise was okay. You could make.
You worry
Jesus.
too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
Right. Well, you could change. You can make. They made all these little changes constantly, but then every time they made a big change, they just completely. It's like they started from scratch constantly, and the modern part of the story was the only bit that linked them all together. But then that got even less coherent. If they just kept the modern day bit coherent and just followed the same bunch of people, like William Miles, it would have made sense.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Yes, not at all evil man. It sounds like she's humming the Dad's Army theme tune. Ooh, are you kidding, Mr. Hitler? Blah blah, I can't remember the names.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
God, she looks completely different in this to the next game.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls.
Oh god.
I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
Harpies.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with
Oh my god, I just remembered that you meet him again in... That was one of the things with this, I'm pretty... because all three Ezio games had a similar creative team. You end up meeting this guy in Constantinople in Revelations. Just randomly on the streets. It's so funny. He's still so afraid, even though Ezio is an old man by then. Run! Oh, for God's sake.
Lucio, it's a beautiful.
Why is she cross-eyed? It's so distracting.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
The father said I could do much better than an auditore.
So you went with her? Okay.
Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
She's so cross-eyed. What's wrong with it? Ugh. Kick him in the nuts. God damn it.
Ezio, my friend. Ah, ma che te piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her, or the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
Speaking of which.
You auditores all talking, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
Like, she's lucky to have had someone like me.
Bastardo!
Like, this is supposed to be like a boss fight, because it's just me beating up a guy. Get up. Kick him. Right, okay. Headbutt. 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 I yield. Well, being a...
Stay away from my sister!
I like to think that he's an AI who's always on the streets. Somewhere, as you're doing like the certain bits of the game, you'll just spot him wandering about. Off with his head. Pretty sure I can't reach that viewpoint until I've unlocked stuff. I don't know. Let's see. If you know any different, let me know. I don't know. Is that a... Oh god. Oh! My knees! I think climb over... Just to get up here. Yeah. Aha! And somewhere around the side here there's a way up, I believe. Unless it's one of those ones where you have to wait until you've got the ability to leap up. It might be one of those. Although that looks a bit far for that to be the case. Could be some way up here. Yeah, I think you're supposed to... Oh, maybe that looks climbable. There we go. Onto there. There we go. We've got it. All the way to the top. But it's so easy when you get to certain bits of this. Oh god. That was nearly the end. Oh yeah, isn't that's like the arsenal? Is it? Oh look, the hangman thing. That doesn't look inviting. I got a bad feeling about this. Ah, of course the last side that I end up checking. Mizzle. Can I? Can't use a medicine while up here, so. There we go. Oh yeah, I forget there's an entire interior that you can go in. I'll get that chest after. Wait, do I have to go up the outside or the inside? I don't know. Let's see. Defies physics on every level. Oh, up the windows, I guess. Makes no sense whatsoever. Just climbing up the window frame like it's nothing. This way? Oh, right, I forgot. That's a thing you can do. Oh, no. Yeah, why not? Whee! You didn't even land in the middle of the... I thought that was an achievement. Glad I did that. Couldn't quite remember if it was or not. Sorry. It was an accident.
Hey, Ezio!
Oh yeah, I forgot. I always forget about him.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
You should be in
What
bed.
for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
Look at him. Yeah, we need to make them look a bit more realistic. Let's put a shine on the eyes. Yeah, but what about if the shine glitches and flashes for no reason? That'd be fine. Oh god. Whoop. I want those feathers. Why? It's a secret. That's not an answer, you little prick. I'm the one who's going to get arrested for running around on the rooftop, so you better tell me what the feathers are for. This way? Ooh, may as well get that while I'm here. Oh, I'm going to get sidetracked by doing all the achievements in this as well, aren't I? Oh, I remember doing that where you go around getting every single bloody wander around Venice, getting every single box there is. Oops. Right, okay, that's not very incognito. I would like to point out as well, with all of the negative things I say about the new games, I have played Origins all the way through. I didn't play the DLCs for it because I didn't want to pay for them. I would have liked it if the Assassin Order was made that way, with what's her name? Here? I don't know if that was her name.
Here, as promised.
She's a cool reason for the assassins to be a thing. It isn't just Bayek being angry at his kid being killed. But Then they introduced the... Oh, cool. I just looked out my window. The moon's yellow. Orange. That's cool. But, yeah, but there's that legacy of the first Blade. Where somebody at Ubisoft has decided, hey, what if the hidden blade wasn't hidden? What if they had it on the outside of the wrist? Like, ugh, why? It's the fundamental of what a hidden blade is.
Come state? Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an
Was she implying
I'd like
about
you
her
to
son's
join.
sexual habits?
Come, it's not far from here.
Ugh. Oh yeah, this is where you meet Leonardo.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
He's a prick.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
Wait, was he the one who
Everyone
had
wants
sent the
justice
letter
done.
in Lineage?
It is an unfortunate state of affairs.
No, and Lorenzo was like,
But it'll pass.
I didn't trust them. Was that the seal? Seal of the Patsy? In my ideal world, every family has a seal and a crest. Why is the door all blurry? That's weird.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I will!
Plenty of outlets.
Stabbing people in the face.
Besides vaginas.
Back to your house then.
Si, si.
Oh, I forgot that was
Help Leonardo
the line. Oh dear.
So Ezio, what do you do?
I do nothing.
For his father.
Are we moving on? Oh, they follow me. Forgot. Wait, is this where? Yeah, they run. It looks really weird.
Truth be told, it's been difficult.
Come on, mother, run.
Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy.
What about making the first ever tank? Because I believe you're well known for that as well.
I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
Just try to avoid anyone associated with the Borgia, and you'll be fine.
Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Bellissimo. Why are all the doors so blurry? It's weird.
Ezio, come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble.
They did a good job making the faces look a lot better for the remaster. Like the original, they were a bit blurry even back then. But usually with these things, when you stretch out and you make them, jeez, oh yeah, I forgot that's the thing. I went through all of the game about 3-4 times, not even meaning to do that. I just did that by accident. I just had something pop up on Xbox, but I don't know what it was. Whoop! We're taking the longest route ever for this. I think this is this the pigeon coop? Oh no.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
Right. I love it when there's jokes that I understand now I'm older. Like when I first played this game when I was like, what? 14, 15? I don't think I understood some of the jokes. Oh god. Yeah, don't mind me. I like how they didn't. They still gave them the dialogue for just normal guards. So even though they're the patsy, it's just. I don't like the look of that man.
I have a delivery from
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait, come back. Explain yourself.
And then he disappeared in a puff of smoke. Whoop. Oh god. Okay, forget it. Come on. I love the combat system in these games. Doesn't need to be overcomplicated with numbers flying everywhere. The actual combat in the new games is good. I just don't like how spongy everyone has to be. And they have that whole system of the ranking of weaponry, making all the weapons super. Hey, we've got this sword that sets people on fire. Why is that a thing? Just give me a normal sword. It's like in this, the Altair sword, I think, is the best in the game. End of. Oh. Ooh, where are they going? Oh, they're going in the general direction of my house. That can't be good. But they managed to get arrested and taken away before I'm even able to do anything. Oh, god. Climb. Oh god, I found a chest. I need to do that then, no. These are the most awkward places to get out of. I think when it gets to a certain tragedy, I might stop for the night.
Father? Federico!
Ezio! I'm sorry.
I didn't know that was a quick time event.
Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria.
To prison.
And my mother, my sister,
Ezio.
Claudia. Are you all right?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
But don't worry, I'm the hero of this story, so I will be fine. We've got 3 or 4 of the main characters on this ship. I think we'll be fine. Being notorious, I'm not notorious though. Look at the logo still shows incognito. So, it doesn't make any sense. Can I even buy any? No, I can't buy anything.
See, I didn't think so.
You can barely turn at all when you're using the shove. Right. If I recall, deliberately put all of this here so you can get right up there. There we go. When falling, hold what? Oh god. Maybe that's why. I'm not here. Get down. Hehehe. You fool. Alright, yeah. To climb up the front door. There we go. Just finding those one little spot. That one little spot where you can grab onto stuff.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm alright.
Why has he got blue highlights?
Safe now.
Aneta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain.
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfaloniere, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, "Go, Ezio. Go now."
Does he actually just throw you there? Oh, something. Right. While I'm here... There we go, down. Can I get to the top? May as well get this viewpoint out of the way if I can. I wonder if there was like an Easter egg or something where you could see him, but no, I guess. God, it takes so long sometimes. Up, up, up we go. Where we'll stop, nobody knows. God, it's so terrifying when you think he's just gonna fall off. Round, round, round again. Da, 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 da. And down we go. Wait, is that like a post? Wait. That lion face freaks me out then, 'cause that's a real lion face, I'm pretty sure. They do quite a lot in this, where a lot of it is actual, it's just real photographs. There's textures. It's like the game looked so good at the time, but nowadays they look a bit dated, I think. It's my point of view. Go down. Oh, right, is it? Oh, it's one of the in codex pages, that's what it is. I thought it was a poster. Can't get that until I can fight. You can just hear preachers everywhere. I'm a son of a prominent family in the city. You'd expect people to recognise you, but they don't. Gone all the way around the wrong side of the building, haven't I? Oh, okay. Recover Giovanni's documents and deliver them to Alberto Alvarin.
Father said there was a door here.
Ta-da! Oh, that was easy. Is there anything else? No. Every time Ezio's family comes on, the music. Look at him.
Need to bring this to Messer Roberto.
Literally my favourite Assassin's Creed moment in the game so far is in Assassin's Creed 3, in the modern day stuff where you take Desmond to all these places to get around the world. Especially the one in Brazil. That's the best. It was just so good. Modern day with a hidden blade and a knife, essentially. That's how.
Traditore! Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me? No.
That bodes well.
What do you want then? For you to die.
Tough.
Well, that's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
Oh, they're already dead. Yeah, put that way. Like, I get why assassins will wear black as well, so the end of the movie is kind of fun. But there's just some changes that you would make to the movie. Like, I've changed the animus to just a more conventional version. Some of what's her name? Marion Coulthard? Is that her name? She makes some very weird line choices in delivery, I feel. Leave the hood up, mate.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour? I don't... Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Oh, how convenient.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
And then he turns around and giggles to Rodrigo. What could go wrong? Oh, I forgot it's already morning, because that's how this game works. It made a little bit more sense in the more recent ones where they would actually have like a time lapse of the day and night changing, but I'm not that bothered when it just instantly changes the time of day. Of course, this was before everyone was obsessed with photo mode. And oh, but I wanted it to be daytime because I wanted to have that. I wanted to get that shot. Now it's nighttime. I can't see anything. Stop your whinging. Alright, time for Watch Mojo Top 10 Tragic Video Game Deaths. As I just fall into people. How far is this plaza? That's only just there. Attend the acquittal. That's what they say. It's very loud. Oh dear. You can already tell straight away.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to
It's a child!
Yes, the documents that were delivered
Patrico is a child, for God's sake. Patricio.
I'm
Whatever.
afraid I know nothing of these documents. He's lying!
Need to get closer.
That's it, Ezio, talk to yourself.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death. You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return.
Wait.
I swear we will! Father!
Why was the noose wasn't even wrapped around his neck? It was just stuck in the back like a static object.
I'll kill you for what you've done!
I will. Oh, big man.
Better run, boy.
He's one of their, or us, one of their, I don't know. Does he even do anything? So they've got the guards and the patsy guys after me as well. Aha! I'm too fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy. And I vanish into the night. I'm gonna end the stream and the next auto save thing. There we go. Do I get an achievement for doing that? I assume so. Oh, there we go. The pain of betrayal. Yeah, Ezio's stories. Ezio, there's something about Desmond. I think it's because I really like Know the North as well, but Ezio's one of the best characters in terms of you follow him from, I think he's 18, 17 even at the start of the game.
I've got a little request for you. I've identified
He
several
dies,
strange markings that I've
I think
discovered
he's like
right
56
across
or
Renaissance
something
Italy. Now,
in
I don't know what
Revelations.
there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Oh, it felt like everyone got up and left.
Sir Ezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Right. Let's call that for now. Just for the end of the stream, I'm going to play my video. Gone. Is that still working? Yes. That's a surprise. Right, just wondering if this is how this works. So let's do that. If I find, it's basically I made the end of the Clone Wars, so I thought I'd make a little video. It took me longer than I wanted to. It might just, I don't know if it'll just start straight away or what it does. Right.
Impossible to see.
Oh. Let's just switch back to there. There we go. Add media source. Christ, come on. I had it go in a minute ago. There we go.
I'm Ahsoka. Master Yoda sent me.
This story happened a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. It is already over. Nothing can be done to change it.
You're reckless, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan.
Right, well, that was my little video. You can go on YouTube, which is at the bottom of the screen there if you want to watch any more of it. Any more of it, well, the same video again, but I have other stuff. Yeah. Besides that, thank you. Feel free to follow on Twitch. See when I'm streaming next. If you end up on YouTube, or if this ends up on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. Till then, bye bye and see you next time. Stay safe.